Вышибала, здорово.
You brought me more juice?
No, Lomo is expecting me.
No juice, no jazz.
I'm not here for the jazz.
Unless you give me a reason you should get in, you ain't getting in.
Does Lomo know you're dealing at the door?
I'm not dealing. Just go in and keep your mouth shut.
Сразу бы так.
Where are you? I still don't feel good. Are you in danger? Can I help? Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's dangerous. I'm about to meet the most feared criminal in this city, and I have to watch what I say. I need to look cool, so stop calling me on the comm and asking if it's dangerous. Try to keep calm.
Yes, I am calm. Very calm.
Just wait for me. I'll sort this out as best I can, then you should be unlocked and we can get out of here.
Что-то назревает, серьезно? Ну, вряд ли, конечно. Здорово, Лома, все на том же месте.
Rania, good to see you.
What's going on, Lomo? How did I get away from CorpSec?
Why is more relevant to your current situation?
You hacked CorpSec?
Not personally.
How can that be? CorpSec nets are way above the hardlines we can access down here.
This might not be obvious when you look at your surroundings, but I'm a man with significant resources, Rania. I can afford to purchase enough clock cycles from high-level mainframes to get work done when needed. Though, even I had enough second thoughts when I considered the costs involved to save you. But, of course, anything for a friend. I even put Rubric on the case. You've heard of him, of course?
I guess.
I have a lot of names. You'd be familiar with a few.
Rubric will even be helping with the favor I mentioned. Do you remember the favor?
What do you want?
I need someone I can trust to take a package through a null gate.
Why not just let CorpSec arrest me? Nullgates scan a vehicle at the molecular level. That's the point. You can't smuggle anything through.
You have the shape of the problem in your mind, but you don't see the details.
Он немного не похож на того,
A null gate can't
кого я
be
вижу перед
fooled,
собой.
but the person operating it can.
You don't need to know the technicalities, Rania. Suffice it to say, there are patterns which bring us to a higher state of consciousness. But there are also patterns which inhibit our thinking. These recurring, distracting patterns have been cropping up for the CorpSec gatekeepers across all their media feeds for some time now.
You hypnotize them?
That's an old-fashioned way of looking at it. Let's just say their attention has been diluted, and they are more likely to see what we want them to see.
I must be honest, Rania. The chances of you making it through are not 100%.
What percent are they?
About 42.5%.
Before you despair, Rania, know this. If you make this delivery, I'll be in a position to pardon you of your crimes. A clean slate is tempting, no?
And if I walk out of here?
Oh, of course, I will completely understand. It is risky, I admit. But we will keep your vehicle, scrap it for parts. You see, CorpSec are looking for it anyway. And though we won't tell CorpSec where to look for you, I'm afraid they won't struggle to find you. Your offense is not severe enough to send you to the colonies, but you won't work again.
I'll find some way to make money.
No doubt, Rania. I applaud your entrepreneurial spirit. But while you are looking for gainful employment, how long until the debt corps find you?
How do you know about... Fine, I'll do it.
Splendid. Now, about this package. They don't tell you what's in the package at Cloudpunk, do they? I'll tell you though, if you ask.
What am I delivering?
You're delivering hope, Rania. That package contains a potential kill for Pallet 3.0.
That's a computer virus, right?
I've said all I can say. Get running, little rabbit.
Латеральные бустеры у меня теперь открыты для машины. Нуль врата, все такое серьезное, прям интересно, что по факту будет.
Are you nervous? I am feeling very nervous. I am very surprised you are not nervous right now.
Please stop talking.
I will stop talking about how nervous I am now, even though I really am very nervous.
We'll be fine. The hacker guy, Rubric, says the CorpSec officers won't even notice us.
I didn't like him.
Me neither, but we have to do this, Chemis. This guy Lomo seems to be a big deal. I don't think we can afford to let him down.
Maybe even after we do this favor, he will ask for even more favors.
Chemis, sometimes you can say something clever, but it doesn't make things better. Do you understand?
No.
It's fine. Let's just get through the null gate, then we'll see what happens.
Латеральные бустеры, которые позволяют мне шнырять. Не понял, смотри. Латеральные бустеры с низкой задержкой, они помогут нам резвее шнырять в трафике. То есть благодаря этому улучшается то улучшение, которое дает мне скорость. Они это имеют в виду? А я подумал, что будет какое-нибудь улучшение. И ачивку, кстати, дали, называющийся таким образом, как будто... Как будто больше улучшений не будет. Типа, поставьте все доступные улучшения. Вот какая ачивка. Как будто все. Конец игры, что ли? Район восстановления. А выглядит не совсем как район восстановления. Да я почему-то захотел пойти на территорию, на которую меня привело не задание. Не знаю почему, просто захотелось. Но она по пути, поэтому я решил залететь. Ну да, тут какой-то промышленного вида райончик. Район восстановления. Может быть, переработки? Перфокарты разбросаны повсюду. Ну, интересно, что за нуль врата и как мы через это все пройдем. Ну, насколько я помню, можно будет продолжать играть после прохождения главного сюжета, поэтому, по идее, мы тогда должны нормально пройти эти нуль врата без каких-либо проблем. Ну, или что-нибудь там произойдет, что позволит нам продолжить жить дальше. Спокойно. Электроника, служащий корпусик. Домик охраняйте какой-то. Сначала я забегу вот сюда. Да, вот камера тут в некоторых моментах работает крайне отлично. Но в каком-то обновлении добавили от третьего лица игру, поэтому все очень даже неплохо. Да, убогий вид у этой территории. Тут даже никого нет, 3 машины стоит еще дополнительно помимо меня. Так, что служащий скажет? С ним даже нельзя говорить. Может, конечно, имелось в виду не ускорение, а в принципе я в потоке маневреннее себя теперь ощущать буду. Ну, не знаю. В любом случае, что-то лучше. Для меня в данной игре только это важно, больше ничего. Так, давай я из потока выйду и посмотрю. Ну вот есть территория справа. Территория Груда называется. Нуль Врата. Давай слетаю в Груду. Столько лифтов тут. Груда. Красиво. Так, где поближе, вот с этой стороны местечко есть. Открыл клуб «Шепот», когда сюда подошел. Unkane Industries. Где-то здесь клуб «Шепот» находится. А, есть еще ниже. А вот с той стороны можно починить лифт. Так что пойду, наверное, я в ту сторону. А наверху чел говорит в лифте, который вниз, вверх. Так, этот лифт тоже внизу. Но зато здесь есть перфокарта. Наконец пошла нормальная музыка. А то бывает здесь моменты наступают тишины. Не знаю почему. Тишина здесь явно ни к чему, и поэтому... Да, она, в общем, здесь не нужна. Так, но здесь нужен... либо лифт, либо можно туда сходить. Груда Кэмпстон Бридж. Да, дилеров здесь так много, хотя непонятно зачем. Ну, видимо, для того, чтобы ускориться. Ну, персонаж не то, чтобы прям очень медленно ползает по карте, поэтому невелика проблема в этот бег. Так, что у тебя есть? Платье, уличная куртка, простая, функциональная, легкая. И уличный худи, в котором главная героиня похожа на бабушку, как она сама говорит. Мы уже об этом разговаривали, поэтому это не интересно. Подожди, лифт, не уезжай. Так. Ну, эти истории с лифтами, конечно, с одной стороны, выглядит все экскаватор вообще в таких местах необычных стоит. Но учитывая, что город сам по себе необычен, то неудивительно должно быть видеть экскаватор в таких местах. Кардинал. Что делаешь?
You, child! You have sin in your eyes, in your thoughts, under your nails. Excoriate yourself before my mother. Your mother. The All-Mother!
Me? Me? Stop pointing at me.
You feel the spotlight of guilt. It strips away
Он
your
про вот этот
facade.
прожектор?
Bow down to Cora and ask her to free us and birth anew. We are all doomed!
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the street?
Not at the moment. I'm waiting for my robes to be dry cleaned. Repent! Repent and suffer before the gaze of the All-Mother!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in Navalis. Crazy people shouting on the streets.
I hear him. What is he talking about now?
I saw the fourth face as I stripped away the mask. The eyes of Cora looked down, and a mouth made of garbage spat upon my soul.
Gross.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
Not Corpsec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong, Camus.
Получите порцию ругательств от сумасшедшего уличного кардинала. На лифте я пока не поеду, потому что здесь валяется перфокарта, я думаю. Очередной дом поехал. Нет, Флайер Корпсик. Кстати, сюжетные, видимо, они кому-то нужны будут. Так. Ну давай здесь сейчас поднимусь наверх. Блин, вот надо было прям сейчас уехать. 3-я авеню. Еще одна перфокарта. Отель. Чип памяти. Но в левую часть дальше пройти нельзя. За здание, имею в виду, нельзя пройти. Так, сейчас пойти влево или вправо? Пойду влево. Здесь есть парень. Ротриф. Дедуля.
Hey, you deliver stuff, right?
Sure, when I'm paid to.
I pay you.
That's not how it works. You have to contact my employer.
Seems complicated. How about I just pay you?
Look, I can't just...
How about I pay you up front?
Listening. But I won't take anything illegal or dangerous. What's the package?
My turtle, my vestments, my tithes, my rosaries, and my Apocrypha Sanguine, first edition.
I have no idea what any of those are. Are they something to do with your religion?
You mean my cult? You can tell by my robes.
Yeah. I mean, no. Well?
Just take them, deliver them to the compound. You know the place. Everyone knows the place. Here's the fee. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll double it.
On my way.
Это что? Побочные задания, что ли? Прикольно. Так, но я так понимаю, надо вниз опуститься. Именно здесь. Нижняя груда. Midnight Club. А вот и клуб. Флайер Корпсик. Опа. А он есть у меня. За один проход нужен флайер. Наверное, так. Или теперь постоянно я смогу проходить. Но здесь больше ничего нет. Мусорка. Прикольно. Больше ничего серьезного здесь нет. Если интересно, нет, я вернулся и можно спокойно проходить. Без флайера еще одного. Смотри, контейнеры на контейнеры стоят. Поставлены везде. Сыпется все нахер.
supposed to take things from people on the street?
You know we're not, so why do you ask?
I was confused.
No, you were being my conscience, and annoying. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. We have to take some risks. Tell me about these Sons of Sanguine.
I can search the undernet.
Too risky, just the regular nets. News
Пока они
articles and
занимаются
politics.
поисками, я тогда в другую
Cult
локацию
stole my
слетаю.
baby. Sons of Sanguine recruiting pop stars by blackmail. Sons of Sanguine High Priest disowns rebellious daughter. A Sanguine monk who claimed to survive without food or drink was revealed to be a fraud, caught eating a 40-inch pizza.
You see why I avoid the news? So they're your basic loony cult.
They say they are a legitimate religion.
Of course they do.
What is the difference between a cult and a religion?
The entrance fee. Let's just drop the package and get out of there fast.
Я по другой локации имел в виду другую местность. Clearwater. Но она здесь последняя. На этой территории. Воу-воу-воу, ее так неожиданно быстро носит. Стоит сдвинуться в бок, она делает резкий старт, в отличие от предыдущего Хова, которая делала все медленно. Суто Доре.
You there. I need to ask you something.
Me?
Yes. I see your swarthy skin tone. I assume you are from the Eastern Peninsula?
Yes. Swarthy?
Forgive me. I am often accused of using language no longer appropriate for the time.
I can see why.
I am Professor Dore, or Suto to my friends.
Hello, Professor Dore. I am in a bit of a rush, so...
Please, if I could ask you just one question?
I guess.
I am a historian, you see. I am reading widely on the history of your people. I would ask you something about your myths and legends.
I'm not sure I can help you.
Would you perhaps give me a ride to Midtown? We could talk on the way.
I'm not a taxi.
Are you not going that way anyway? I see your Hova is right there.
Maybe. I still don't want to give you a ride.
I would pay your fuel costs and a little extra for your time.
Fine, get in then.
А чё так сразу? Я хотел, чтобы он походил со мной. И пособирал все вещи.
Story of the great dreaming.
My grandmother would talk about it, I guess. It's a child story. More of a song, really.
The greatest truths are hidden in the most benign locations. Nursery rhymes, folk stories, children's games. They avoid the watchful eye of the Erasera.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a delivery driver, and I guess a taxi driver now.
The great dreaming. What do your people know of it?
Like I said, just the song.
Which goes?
I think it was like, what will become of the sleepers when they no longer dream of dreams? Something, something. I can't remember it very well.
So I see.
All right, well, glad I could help.
I did not mean to be so dismissive. I will take note of these lyrics.
Why?
Every snippet of knowledge I can glean from before the Erasera is helpful. The eye did not examine your people as closely as it did mine.
What is the Erasera?
Do you ever wonder why our history and origins are so confused, so fractured?
That's just how things are.
By design.
Whose?
The Erasera.
You're going round in circles.
Not circles, cycles. That is the nature of man.
Man?
You know what I mean. Man and woman. And android. And the assistant things, what are they called?
Automata.
Yes, whatever. My point is that the Erasera comes round, and every time he or she cleans the slate. The Erasera destroys all of our history. Smashes our fossils, burns our books, builds over our ruins, demolishes our temples, defaces our statues, and kills our historians.
You'd better hide then. Who would have thought being a historian was so hazardous?
You mock me, young woman. I hear it in your voice. But this is a serious matter. Cora would judge you for that kind of attitude.
Wait, what do you know about Cora?
The Erasera is the ultimate enemy of the historian, and, as an extension, humanity as a whole. If we are unable to learn from the mistakes of our past, eventually, we will make one so grievous, it will mean the end of us all. But the Erasera is a hard foe to defeat. You see, it is not just one person. It is an idea.
Can we get back to what you know about Cora?
Yes, in a moment. You see, the Erasera is the idea that we should destroy our own history to protect our future. As long as the Erasera exists as a concept, it will eventually come to pass. The Erasera is an irreversible event that will always be conceived given enough time. And as such, it is inevitable. Worst of all, the more we directly confront Erasera, the stronger it becomes. Discussing the idea, as we are doing right now, only spreads it further.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about it with everyone who comes across your particular street corner.
What you say has merit, but I believe we are close to the ascendance of a new life form, which will change everything. We must gather whatever knowledge we can, while we can. Soon, it will be taken out of our hands. We are already too late.
So is the Erasera why no one can give me a straight answer about what Cora is?
I believe so.
Well, what can you tell me about Cora?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, you completely wasted my time.
I believe Erasera is imminent, and speaking about Cora will only hasten its inception.
Great. Can you tell me anything helpful at all?
A lesson from history?
Sure.
Do not fight a war on two fronts if you are a landlocked nation.
Thanks. That's really good practical advice for a delivery driver.
Or a taxi driver.
Даже достижения дали, прослушайте лекцию этого парня. Офигенно. Это я к тому, что если бы я его перебил, наверное, не было бы этого результата. А еще заметил прикольно проработано то, что вот я поднимаюсь, отпускаю, и Хова проседает. Атмосферно, то есть не просто она раз останавливается, а она еще просаживается в воздухе. Репульсоры как будто пошел, работают. Решил прилететь на вот эту или вот этот райончик, сектор 8, который перед выходом. Ну, я решил перед тем, как вернуться в Гэллоус Роу, залететь сюда. Классно камера работает, да? Не можешь зайти, потому что камера вращается. Так, что у нас? Мусор. Неисправные аугментации. Да, сложный участок, не проходится. А вот так тоже неплохо выглядит все. Дождик повсюду. Везде проходит дождь. Тут же есть, да, есть. Хлам, правда. Но... А какая тут камера? Ну, справа поинтереснее. Показывает лево. Здорово, дилер. Ладагент. Пока, дилер. Он, ладно, поговорю, вдруг он там что-то интересное скажет.
You from the east, lady?
Нет.
Thanks.
You folks from the...
Теперь доставляю вещи Ротрева. Гэллоус Роу. А потом нам в Уотерсайд лететь. Ну такой тоже не богатый райончик, мне так кажется. Ну выглядит не совсем уж богато. Еще и музыка. Терминал охраны.
Greetings from the mother. Please put your finger on the scanning plate.
I just need to drop off a package. I don't have a security pass or anything.
The scanning plate, pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want to come in or anything. Can you just take this package, please? Or do you have a mail slot?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just here? Ouch. Something jabbed me. I'm bleeding.
We just need to check your type. We are confident you are not one of the forbidden.
You are? I'm not.
Alert, alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
But I just need to...
Alert, alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
Fine, I'll take it back. Talk about a cult.
Верните вещи Ротреву обратно. Ну прикольно, она такая alert, alert. Я так и не понял до конца, это все-таки человек или действительно терминал, просто записью такой. Но озвучка прикольная. Очередная перфокарта. Перевернутый кто-то. Или что-то. Перила поломаны. Здесь тоже ничего. Взлетал.
Idea to take the package.
Yes, you get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Ah, yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv.
Перфокарта. Ага, тут все завалили своим мусором и машинами. Ну, атмосферненький райончик. Журнал. Подпольный журнал. Как скрыть ваш идентификационный чип от корпсов. 10 лучших нелегальных городских рейвов. Круто. И вот здесь соседи рядом находятся. Давай я... здесь занято. С этим райончиком разберусь. И все. И вернемся к Ротреву. Барнет Роу. Артем. Здорово, Артем. На кого похож? На Артема.
I can't help but notice you have an artificial hand. Maybe you can help me find someone.
Yeah? Who you looking for?
Someone who lost a hand. I found this in the trash.
Well, I think you got the wrong guy, yes? I got this beauty last week. Pure titanium. Don't want no flesh. I'm going the other way.
Did you go to the limb clinic? How would I find someone who had lost a hand? They're not supposed to just throw these away, right?
Don't know. Don't care about flesh, to be honest, lady.
Damn it.
You really want to help? Maybe let me see. I know the body mod squad around this way. Maybe I can get it back to them. Some modders like to keep their old flesh.
Here it is.
Well, damn, this is mine.
Seriously?
Yeah, it has my ring on it. They said they was gonna donate it to someone. Can I have it back?
Sure.
Поворотец.
Oh, no, I don't want to touch that. Can you just take the ring off and give it to me?
I guess. Ew, here you go.
Thanks, lady. You can keep the hand.
Great.
Have some limbs, too, as a reward, like. I really love this ring.
$100. Спасибо. Блин, прикольно, что я нашел руку. Кисть. А если бы я не нашел, то что бы тогда? Я бы просто полялякал. Или он бы сказал, что хочу найти кольцо. Интересно, да. Что могу предложить? Овощной сэндвич. Овощи — моя любимая неконкретная группа продуктов питания. Таракани кебаб. Жареные тараканы в обсыпке из сумаха. Они вкусные, если есть их сразу с мангала. И кофе. Горячий, вкусный.
That's good. Thanks.
Кофейку бахнул. Да. Кофейку бахнул, уже получше стало. Я к ним подхожу, напомню, да. Вдруг они что-нибудь скажут. Скромный магазин под дождем. А торговцы похожи, да, как ты заметил. Пластиловые запчасти. Робот. Сейчас забегу в этот тупичок. Использованная батарея. Дилер, иди сюда. Ничего нового не появилось. И стимуляторы. И еще один стимулятор.
Thanks.
Буду сидеть на стимуляторах. Интересно, когда диалог идет, действие наркотиков продолжается или приостанавливается? Потихоньку разваливается. Прикольно в разных частях города. Инженер. А, тот же самый, что ли?
Hey, engineer.
Did you see any blinking street signs?
Thankfully, no. Did you figure out what was causing all the accidents?
Oh, sure. Continued and sustained entropic breakdown of a complex system.
So that's not an easy fix, right?
It is not.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe painting. Or I could take up photography. Something visual. I might even try sewing. No one sews these days.
I mean about the city. You can't just quit.
That's too far gone. Anything I do now has as much chance of costing lives as saving them. Last week I had my men close off a section of the freeway for repairs. I diverted the traffic through a different neighborhood. Then it collapsed.
What collapsed? The road?
The whole neighborhood. It's under the ocean now.
That's not your fault.
Well, it sure feels like my fault.
Can't someone else help? How about the people up in the spire?
Who are you kidding, lady? They don't give a crap.
Sorry. Maybe a painter then? You won't be short of inspiration.
Oh yeah, I can move down to the slums and paint the reflection of the sun on the waves as they swallow the city.
The slums. No savings then?
On an engineer's salary? Good joke, lady.
И пихает меня. Ай. Инженер пошел на следующую локацию, наверное. Так, еще один мусор. Воу, сложный участок. Попробуй пройди. И здесь что-то, ага. Хладагент. Ну, все получается. Можно смело двигать в Waterside. Вернулся я на территорию, где этот верующий и Нуль Врата. Но есть здесь справа территория. Раз уж меня поперло собирать все. Так, может быть, я соберу тогда. Только, конечно, нужно так сначала добраться до этой территории. Опа! Это первое настоящее столкновение. А он просто продолжил ехать дальше. Ну, ставим стимулятор. И несемся, несемся. Как ветер. А вот здесь пройти нельзя? Нет. Мне кажется, она не бежит быстрее. Так. Он же скорость дает. Да, вон метка скорости внизу. Когда наводишь на таблы. Еще одна перфокарта. И мы можем идти к нашей подруге. Да, эти переключения, конечно, видов камер в некоторых территориях довольно-таки сложная задача. Рыбак. Рыбак был, но если хочешь вспомнить, вот. Я же то показал, да? Да. Новый кадр, а я возле официанта снова. Вот так получается. Ну чего, здесь больше ничего нет. Теперь надо сюда только. Океан, видишь, внизу. То есть мы вообще на дне, получается. Перфокарта. Все. Надо будет еще перфокарты этой подруги привезти. Давай, дедуля, забирай свои пожитки.
They didn't want it.
You are of the forbidden type,
I guess so.
as am I.
So they threw you out of their cult when they discovered you were the wrong blood type?
No, they banished me when my type changed. I was given a transfusion after a hover crash.
But if they gave you a transfusion, it would have to be the same blood type, right?
No, they gave me the forbidden type. O negative.
Ah, I get it. And even after they kicked you out, you wanted to give your stuff back?
It's not their fault that I was tainted.
I've got to say, your religion seems pretty arbitrary about who it lets in.
You forbidden types often speak this way.
Well, me and you are the same as far as they're concerned now. You gonna give me the other half of the payment?
What do you think?
Походу нет. Походу мне никто ничего не заплатил.
He was not very nice.
Hey, we got paid, even if it was only half.
I hope he is in another accident.
Whoa, Camus, that's a bit much.
He is bad. It is not good to exclude people like that.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, the less people allowed in that weird cult, the better.
А я ни с псом не соглашусь. Ни с ней. Культы. Такое себе дело. И такой, как он. Тоже. Потому что он был участником. Ну, здесь все по сбору. Теперь Нуль Врата. Чё, как пройдет? Нормально, ненормально? Я не про машину, а про задание с Нуль Вратами связанное. Офицер Корпсик.
I'd like to come through.
You know this road leads to the Hollows.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good reason for coming through here. What's your business?
I'm meeting a friend.
What's your friend's name?
Banks. Rob Banks.
Why does Rob Banks live in the Hollows?
He doesn't live in the Hollows. We're just meeting there.
Why would you choose to meet in the Hollows?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the wasteland where we can play without disturbing anyone.
What do you play?
Flute. It's right here, see?
I've never seen one for real. It looks expensive.
So can I go through, or?
Well, I guess it should be fine. I'll tell the null gate operator to ignore the flute when we scan you. You know trade into and out of the Hollows is forbidden, right? We'll let you off with the instrument, but you can't take anything else in there. This all you got? No contraband?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
We don't really know Rob Banks.
No one does. He's fictional.
Which instrument does he play?
Whichever you like best, Camus.
I like viola.
No one likes viola.
Please stay for a moment, miss. We need to talk with you.
Oh no, it has all gone wrong.
Shush, Camus. Keep your cool.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He says you went through a security checkpoint earlier today. He wants to know why you're traveling around the city so much.
Is that illegal?
Look, miss, I just work the gates, but I have to tell you that attitude won't go down well with Officer Rio. Best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work for an illicit memchip manufacturer? Street racing team? An underworld gang named Block 4-0, or a delivery company like Cloudpunk?
Please, tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private concerts and I'm very busy, so I travel around a lot.
One moment, please. Yes, sir. Yes, private concerts. She has a flute. Yes, I saw it. I'm about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know it's my responsibility. All right, sir.
So?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
I'm sure it will be clear. I'm in kind of a rush.
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Officer?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Camus, I think Rubric's plan worked.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Let's go.
Все. Он зациклен на скане.
Do you think the corpsec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
I could search again.
We got in enough trouble time we did that, Camus. Every time I ask a question, I don't like the answer. And the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
Это еще ниже. Или оно, в принципе, тут не имеет одной плоскости? Ну ты понял, я к тому, что там наверху была вода, а здесь ее нет.
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down.
Не украдут.